Oh. Man.
You need something to pep you up, like
Probably
some
more
tea.
chocolate or tea, yeah.
Or chocolate.
It's just such a peaceful game. Like, that's the real problem. I was having this problem with Iris Fall yesterday, too. It was kind of creepy, but it wasn't like... It wasn't like... edge of my seat creepy. It was just kind of, like, eerie. And it was putting me to sleep.
Those are rapidly shifting.
Well, it's because I'm jumping. I have control over... Like, I have control over their phase. Not that I have any idea what's up over here specifically. I feel like I should keep going left, though. This feels like progress. At least for a little bit. Whee! I love that animation for them changing. That's really nice. I used to try and do animations like that in Flash, and I was bad. Oh. Never mind, there's nothing over
One
here
of the
anyway.
barriers again.
This was a waste of time. What do you know? We've been playing a lot of really sleepy games this week. Because even Kingdom's pretty sleepy, honestly.
Well, once again, with the atmospheric music and side-scrolly, it's not a platform in that one, but
Like there's anything over here. Oh, this is just in case
these
you fall
side-scrollers,
down.
though, really allow for beautiful 2D art.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's some really nice 3D ones, too.
That uppermost
Oh.
branch. And then that thing off to the side, on the right.
I think we need to come back for that one. Notice how there's two of them in sync?
Well, go to the right, actually. See? Oh, go back. Please?
Or maybe... No.
No, go to the try for the one on the right first.
I'm just not sure if I'm going to make it.
So you jump, and then you jump again and it goes diagonal. And I think that one's stagnant, it doesn't move.
Yeah.
Then you get that, and then you get that. Well, maybe you need to jump twice in one place, but you can't jump twice in one place.
Yeah. Oops. What am I doing? Yeah, it might just be a matter of falling.
Or you have to do a really roundabout way.
Maybe?
Yeah,
No,
because it
'cause I can't-
closes.
Oh.
You can't go to the left. And then that should release it when you jump.
Yeah.
Okay. So do you want to try for the one on the far left again?
No, we get a double jump here. We get some kind of bonus jump.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna try and go back, get the ability, because we're right here. And I'm fairly certain it's jumping related, and then we can come back and grab the thing.
Okay. So long as it's one of those things where it sends you flying elsewhere. Well, you have the two.
Because when we got the stomp ability, we didn't change locations.
Ah, diamond. And that allows you to
Dang
fly
it.
upwards. What did I tell you? It says hold.
Well, it's a double jump. And a float jump.
Okay. But see how it didn't allow you to go back?
Yeah, but I still think we needed this. I think it's something... I think we're gonna have to backtrack for that one.
Okay.
Because there was also a pair of cubes underneath that we also needed the double jump for. I have chocolate mouth.
Oh, yeah. You mean the chocolate truffle.
I could have double jumped that one. But yeah, it's, how do I describe it?
The double jump or the chocolate?
I think what they're doing is they're showing us things specifically.
With the intention of having you return.
Yeah.
To employ your newfound abilities.
And coming back with all of these abilities is going to be so much easier once we've unlocked all of them, and then we can go get all the associated junk.
So you're reaching the butterflies?
Yep.
Is that the intent? Oh, now there's the A.
Yeah, so butterfly spots are double jumpable, which probably... I've seen a couple of butterfly spots like that already. Oh, here it is. Here's one.
Yep, that releases butterflies. Okay, you got one spot.
Yeah, so this absolutely will be a backtrack game. I just don't think I'm going to be able to even get everything. Like, you know, it's the standard Metroidvania thing of like, hey, here's a thing that you could get if you had the thing that would let you get here. But instead, keep it in mind and come back later. And I'm actually, like, largely fine with that. I just don't... You know, it's a matter of... Okay.
Oh,
so
yeah,
I probably have to
just supposed
float
to
jump the whole way. Or maybe jump off first and then float?
Yeah, because you have to get below that before you can float
I go over,
horizontally.
otherwise I'm just stuck on the lip. Whee!
Oh, there you go.
Yep.
The stairways are just so tiny.
Busted up. Nope.
Oh, that's upside down. That tree. How did it end up that way?
Dang trees, you're not supposed to grow upside down. Hold up.
Yeah, you have to follow the butterflies. And
there we go.
They take you around.
No, it's mainly you have to press A again while they're there.
Right.
You can't be floating through them. You also get to aim where you go, which is kind of nice. Let's go to the right first.
I really love these reds, these crimsons.
No, this game visually is an absolute joy.
Whoa. Now that's something that
Yeah, it doesn't look like we can get
don't
over
have any
further to the
butterflies,
right.
unless there are butterflies in there.
Yep. This is, I think the area over on the right
Maybe
is just visually.
Maybe it's showing you, though, that you can jump on those two. Oh, no, but it doesn't let you.
Yeah, I think that was just something to look at. So, this reminds me of Rhyme. You know, kind of gorgeous game, probably entirely allegorical for her going through, like, a tough time in her actual real life. I don't really like it when games do that. In this case, I don't mind as much because I've, like, mentally prepared myself for it.
We haven't seen enough to make that kind of assessment, though, I think. Because Rhyme was telling you one story, but then it was actually just
yeah, I guess
another.
with Rhyme, they just kind of hoodwinked us.
It was a dream. It was a... Yeah. But...
I don't know.
I don't think that... This doesn't do its storytelling through creating, I would say, a false narrative.
It almost doesn't have a narrative. It's just kind of a series of extremely beautiful vignettes that we can just observe.
Well, and the thing is, too, so she was weeping, and there was... Oh, wow. So you're just continuing upwards. Nowhere to land?
Not necessarily, but I want to...
So I really think that with the red area, it was about there being things trying to push you down or hold you back. But you have, you find your strength and you remain strong and resilient. With this, it's about, you can fall, but with the assistance of others, you can become more. Like generosity,
True. I guess it's that this whole experience is maybe a bit more overtly symbolic as opposed to trying to tell a direct narrative that is false. Butterflies on the right and left. Because the thing I liked about Journey was that it was a narrative. The only ambiguity really was whether or not the protagonist survives at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas...
And there she is, looking despondent. Doesn't have her hands covering her face anymore, but...
Yeah. Let's see. So I guess we could have just gone up left or right?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing else. Alright. I'm glad these aren't nude. I mean, they kind of are, but it's like the tasteful nude as opposed to the full-on Greek nude. I've told you the story, right?
Of how you visited the museums when you were a child and you just happened to be waist height with most of the sculptures?
To, like, a classical, like, Greek sculpture museum, and I was wang height for everyone. So ever since, I've always been like, just a little... Oh, no! I know this.
Oh, this is the bird, isn't it?
Yeah, not gonna lie, birds like that kind of freak me out a little bit.
Mm-hmm. When they seem to lack any kind of individual personality and they're predatory.
Yeah.
Yes. Sort of that cold calculation.
I am unfazed by your screeching, you silly bird, as I am a complete mass, and nothing will stop me.
Wonderfully animated. You can tell that it sort of hollows out when it screeches.
Yeah.
And all the segments
are...
That's
really cool. Visually, this game reminds me of... Oh, what was it called? I did a series on it. It was like a weird...
Oh, but from underneath, what did he make you miss? There was something on the right.
There were some butterflies.
Oh, maybe if you had gotten over to the butterflies, you would have gotten an extra orbit point?
Who knows? I don't know. What was the game called? I've been getting emails from them recently because they're actually releasing a...
Anything in that tower? No, not... Oh, you can float into it. Great. But do you have butterflies with you?
No, I think we need to fall.
Can you break the pots? I don't see any butterflies out of the pots.
No, I think we need to fall into it.
All right.
That didn't work. Okay. Let's see. What was it? What was the game called? It's not Unchained. Yeah, we have to fall in. Oh.
And almost.
Nope.
Ah, so close.
Yeah, so I have to save the other one. Journey. No. It's... Oh, man, this is gonna bother me. It's made by Thunder Lotus. The people that made Jotun.
There you go.
There we go. And I straight up can't remember the name of it. I had trouble with it, but the visual style, the hand animation, absolutely reminds me of Thunder Lotus's work. Especially the bird. And, like, a couple of her like, jump effects and whatnot. Huh. I thought the bird was going to be a little bit more active here, but I guess we just had that free area to explore.
He seems to materialize just at these junctions where he can blow past you, but, let's see.
Sundered! There we go. I knew it had a U in it fairly early on, but I couldn't remember the rest of it. But yeah, the visual style reminds me of Sundered. But yeah, they're apparently adding, like, a co-op mode, which, on one hand, I'm like, I could be interested on that. On the other hand, I don't know if you'd be terribly interested in co-oping Sundered with me.
What was the gameplay like?
Hack and slash platformer. Metroidvania. It was pretty tough, though.
Was that the one where you were jumping from pillar to pillar horizontally across? Whoa!
I have to jump first before it starts screeching.
Then it might actually send you aloft on its breath.
Yeah, that's the point.
There you go.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, I see. I have to go. I have to go
into cube mode.
block on tree. The butterfly jump reminds you of what Hollow Knight did. Yeah, the movement feels nice and floaty. It's weird. So there's two schools of nope, too late or too early. There's a couple of schools of like how platformers are handled. There's ones where you like rise and fall really fast for like extreme precision, like jumping, and then there's games like this which I missed.
Oh no! Just a little too early.
Yeah. There's games like this where like all of your jumps, double or otherwise, are like super floaty, and I really liked that about Hollow Knight and a couple other games. Because I like floaty jumps. I don't like having to, like, time my jumps perfectly to make it places. I mean, I guess there's a little bit of timing there, but it's not super tight.
Now, I'm not seeing another
Bert. No.
box.
No butterflies. No
Well,
nothing.
not a box, I mean. Yeah, a pot with butterflies inside them. So you're about to reach the top of the spire. It isn't coming for you? Or will it? No. I think... Oh, no! It's a swallow, actually.
It didn't like that.
Yeah, the tolling of the bells? Or just how high you reached?
Either, yeah. If there's anything over here. I can just break pottery for no good reason, but that's about it. Anything else? Nope.
I wish there were more lanterns for, say, dining rooms that had that, just several hanging lamps.
Oh, you
but
mean
staggered.
like this?
Yeah.
I bet you could find that. It might take some looking, but I bet you could find that.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have a dining room yet, though.
No, we don't.
We've got, like,
if we
nook.
had a house of our own someday, we would probably make it look, I don't want to say fantastical, but I don't know if it would be some kind of abstract, modern, who knows what. Maybe each room will have a different theme.
You will not stop me, bird!
Oh. That rang the bells, but you need to ring the big bell. Because he wasn't fond of that. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Are there red...
I can...
Oh. I can just barely hold on.
But not if I'm cubical. Bird is threatened by cubes. Nope. Nope. Ah, dang. Dang butts.
So you want to get that bell swinging just enough to sound it.
Yeah, well, my bet is I have to get over on the right. And then it'll really blow the bell.
Mm-hmm. Because it used that immense gust.
There we go. Got it.
Yeah, he is pushing it further. There he goes.
There we go. Bird don't like it. Oh, what was the weird? Oh, it's venom. The bird is just venom.
Oh yeah. Was there a specific tone or what
no,
was
he
it?
just hated loud noises. Loud noises and fire were Venom's two weaknesses.
Right. And there was that scene in the third movie where wasn't Peter Parker just ringing the bell?
Yeah, maybe. It's not uncommon for Peter Parker, Spider-Man, whatever, to ring the bell. To get Venom away. Do you wish to guard the bell, do you?
Which is odd because how does it hear? Unless it's just because it's a rippling liquid and it can be affected by them. Oh.
Is the face getting more or less broken? And the statues aren't of her. Or maybe they were of her before she...
They have long hair. And
yeah.
also they, if you notice in this one, eyeless.
Well, they're lacking a little bit more than eyes.
Yes, the whole top of the head is broken. Now this is blue. Most definitely.
Yeah. No ambiguity on that one.
And there's rain.
Yeah, also Venom doesn't care about sounds later.
Yep, achievement unlocked.
They, I would not say that Marvel Comics are exactly the most consistent in their media.
I think the problem with those weaknesses is that, especially for, say, Superman,
It becomes overdone.
everyone had to have a little shard of kryptonite just to fight
Yeah,
him.
the problem with an Achilles heel is once you know what it is, you always aim for it, which isn't very interesting. Oh.
Can you dive, or...?
No,
Okay, you
I just can't
swim out in that direction.
go to the left.
Oh, I love the blues and purples.
It is pretty.
Oh. Instead of leaves, it's... Is the rain passing over a kind of invisible...
Yeah, invisible trees, you say?
invisible leaves.
Personally, I care more for visible foliage, but you know what? I'll make an exception this time.
Wouldn't it be terrible if there were invisible objects in the world? You just run into an invisible tree.
You're run over by an invisible car. Ma'am, could you please describe the make and model of the vehicle that hit you? I couldn't see it. It was invisible, officer, I swear. Uh-huh. But I could see the person driving it. Uh-huh. Well, what did they look like? It was just like a middle-aged woman, and she had this, like, weird smile on her face and a tiara. She looked vaguely Greekish. Uh-huh.
I thought that it was a kind of weird jet that she...
It's a jet.
Okay.
But...
Well, maybe she had a
who
number
else
of
would
invisible...
drive an invisible car?
Mm-hmm.
Invisible jet. Come on. I
think that's why eventually they just gave her the ability to fly herself, didn't they?
Yeah.
Ooh. Flight would be a wonderful ability.
Yeah. What do you think, left or right for this one?
I mean, you probably want to crash down regardless, but...
You're right. Got it. Oh, because there was
a little jump spot. An invisible...
I was so confused. It's like, how did I
invisible
do that?
leaves. Oh, more of those little tiny oddish things. Though they aren't the ones that have the blocks and
Oh, the
discarded
invisible
bells
car
on
from
them.
Megamind. I forgot about that.
There was one?
Yeah.
I haven't seen that movie in ages. I think I only saw it once.
Yeah, I showed it to you and your dad, thinking your dad would enjoy it. You enjoyed it.
Yeah,
I think your dad left to go read political stuff on the computer.
Yeah. I think it was because we were playing it off of your computer as opposed to the TV.
No, we had connected it to the
TV.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that was different.
Yeah.
Hopefully you get there in time.
No, it's fine.
Okay, it's a good thing that they don't... I was concerned that there would eventually be a fish coming around and going blurp, try to...
Fish just eats me.
Well, it might be... I suspect this isn't a game where they would have you actually perish.
Yeah, I don't think there's really much of a failure state at all.
It might be one of those things where if you land in the water, maybe the fish would take you in its mouth and spit you back up at where you began.
Nibble at your freaky minimal fingertips.
Oh, you're back on the other side.
Oh. This throws wrenches into my theory that maybe I can go back and grab things. But also, like, whatever. Unless it actually, like, gives us a special ending. And if it does, then I'll figure it out.
Yeah, it's building up there, but it isn't building low enough for you to get from the tower to it.
No. Oh. Maybe that's... You know the secret circles that we're finding?
Mm-hmm.
Those are what fill out the...
The major constellation?
Yeah, up there.
Okay, then we'll need to get more of them.
Probably?
So, from the tree realm, you're missing 2.
Yeah,
but you can float across now, perhaps? To get back to it?
Yeah.
Well, let's see what's on the...
I'm just trying to see if there's any other levels.
A new path? Hey, you can jump up onto that now, can't you?
Yeah. Well, we've been up here before.
Oh, you have. Oh, are you supposed to float on top of the dome or somewhere off to the right?
No. I think, yeah, we just have to go get the stars at this point, maybe. Because, yeah, that's a dead end.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder how long this game is. Like, are we actually at the end, or are we, like, trying to...
A new path hasn't seemed to open up, but we can always attempt to find one.
Yeah, that's my questioning. It feels like there's another level that I've missed. Because we did this. This was the green path. We've done...
Well, do you want to backtrack to the green path and see if you can get those 2 that you've missed?
Yeah.
And if it adds to the constellation when you return, then you'll know. Ooh.
Let's start with this one, though.
Okay. How do you get back to it if everything is underwater? The rains came and...
I'm not sure.
Like, until the rain goes away, maybe you need to acquire the next color before you can go back.
Yeah. Because it doesn't look like we can go back this direction. Once again. So why don't we maybe go to the bottom right first?
Mm-hmm. It seems like the interior of the tower itself has remained dry.
Yeah.
If you notice that down there
maybe
hasn't been flooded.
Go down?
Is there a down? There was definitely more beneath, but...
No, nothing there.
Not there. And that's the pot holding that tree.